Hello, parents, families, and friends of the upcoming graduation that faces your student in the next several weeks, I guess. I bet you can't believe that the time has come that they have finished their education at Baylor University. And we are here today with Carol Nolan. She is the coordinator for academic ceremonies here at Baylor, and we just know that we're getting a lot of phone calls, as is she, right, Carol, from people like you who want to know kind of what does graduation look like? What does commencement look like? So we're here to answer some of those questions for you. And I think the main question that we get in our office, Carol, is that people call up and want to know how they get tickets.
Okay, so the university, we do not issue tickets to our graduates. Instead, we have a situation where we just ask that in May, the graduates keep their guest count to 10 guests or less. Based on the number of graduates per ceremony and the seats in the Farrell Center, we feel like that would accommodate everyone.
Okay.
So like that should work for most families.
Okay. And tell me about the logistics about where do we park, or how do we get there, when should we get there, that sort of thing.
So you can park at the Farrell Center parking lot. There will be the typical attendants as you enter the parking. One idea we thought this year is if graduates might go ahead and ride with a roommate or with their family, that would create some extra parking spots if everyone can share cars or carpool. We also have a shuttle service from the East Campus garage, and that will provide a shuttle straight over to the Farrell Center and right back after the ceremonies, or they'll be running the entire time after the ceremonies, so that people who don't want to be in a crowded parking lot, that will take you right up pretty much to the door.
Okay, and they'll have signs or something directing them to that parking lot. Okay.
The doors to the each of the ceremonies opens 90 minutes ahead of time, so an hour and a half ahead of time, and we're suggesting that folks come on in and get parked and be prepared to come on in about 90 minutes ahead of time. We feel that'll help them get the best seats they would like. It would help with assisting with any type of special needs or wheelchairs, walkers, grandparents coming in.
So do you have special areas for people that are in wheelchairs?
So we will have the accommodate seating for wheelchairs throughout the Farrell Center. The event ushers who work the Farrell Center for all events, they work our commencement ceremonies.
Oh.
So they see folks coming in and they see that different needs they might have, and they're going to help get you to an area, or help get our guests to an area that will accommodate their seating needs.
Okay.
So
And then someone told me something about when are there pictures taken or photographs or something of the graduates? How does that work?
So there's a company called Flash Photography. This individual actually was a Baylor student and Baylor graduate. They're out of Fort Worth, Texas, and they will photograph each student as they receive their diploma, and then again as they come off the stage, there's a little station the student stands, and they take a graduation picture with them holding their diploma face forward. And so those proofs are sent to the Baylor email of the student, as well as to all the home addresses that they have.
Oh, that's
and so
great.
then it's your option to purchase or not. I believe the average price of the photo is about $5 or $6.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty affordable.
And how long does the ceremony last?
We're anticipating our ceremonies this time to be a little longer than 2.5 hours. Last year we were able to make some changes and reduce some different parts of the ceremony or eliminate some parts. With that said, we got the ceremonies down to roughly 2 hours. With an additional number of graduates in each ceremony this spring, I'm guessing 2.5 is a safe number.
Okay, so 2.5 hours. I know one thing that I learned when my daughters graduated from Baylor, that we were always told, make sure you get the parent and the student set up a place where they're going to meet afterwards, because it's very crowded when everybody's exiting the building. And then here from the Parents Network, of course, we want to advise that you and your families meet at the Alumni Tent, because your student is now going to be an alumni, and we have some special gifts for you there that we would like to welcome you as an official alumni member to the Alumni Network here, and we'll hand you some special gifts. So,
and is that tent just right outside where you exit?
Yes, it's very large. You cannot miss it. It's out of the main, very good question, it's out of the main entry and exit doors. They won't be able to miss it.
Okay.
So,
and there's also like a beverage or something there, I thought, too, or somewhere.
Yeah, we have a beverage and cookies, but I think there's also concessions inside the Farrell Center. Is that correct?
We will. So this year we'll have water for sale, and then the soda drinks as well as coffee.
Okay.
So no food, but I do believe they plan on selling, similar to the venues at Waco Hall. They're going to sell small packaged items such as the Skittles or maybe a Snickers, things like that.
Okay.
So small snacks, but not nachos or popcorn or food.
So if you need something to eat, you can get it inside of the concession stands, or when you come out to the Alumni Tent, we'll have a beverage and some cookies for you. So other than that, we look forward to seeing you on either May 11th
May
or
11th
12th.
or May 12th. Yeah.
Very good, and enjoy. It's a great thing to celebrate. Thank you, Carol.
Oh, you're welcome.